So, I've been gone for 5 months. Have you noticed? As I mentioned in the intro, I've been gone for 5 months. It was not a planned leaving. It was very much a phone call changed everything. So let me go and explain what's been happening and also kind of give you some ideas about what I have planned for the channel. They're still kind of murky, and you'll understand why. But I wanted to let you guys know I have not just given up on BookTube. This is something that has been on my mind for the past 5 months. Chaz mentioned in the comments how much this has been on my mind. I have been talking to Chaz still, from Bookish Chaz, and he knows what's been going on in life, and he knows how much I've wanted to get this back up and running, but it's just been very difficult. So without, oh, my chair, it still does this. Let me explain why I've been gone for 5 months. We got a phone call. So what? It's a phone call. We got a phone call on March 9th from our caseworker from our adoption agency that completely flipped our lives upside down, and it was in the best way possible. As I've mentioned in previous videos, my husband and I were working on adopting. We had actually started working the process of adopting older children. With our ages, we were just thinking it'd be better to not adopt an infant. March 9th changed that all. March 9th, we got a call saying that a woman had given birth to a little girl, and this birth mom wanted us to parent and adopt her daughter, our daughter. It's been crazy ever since. She was placed in our home on March 21st, and we are in love with her. She is happy, healthy, growing, smart, rolling over, crawling, crying, playing with dad. You may have heard that. And it's been wonderful. Yes, there's been nights where we haven't gotten much sleep, and at times it's been tiring and frustrating and all the normal parent things. Just because you adopt doesn't mean that like the child is any different from any other newborn or baby. They're just the same. And so we come with all of the same frustrations and tired moments and laughter and joy and everything else that comes with being a parent of a little one. And we are so thrilled with her. We love her to death. And it's been such an amazing, amazing thing to be a part of. And we're in love. And I cry. I sometimes look at her and am just amazed that she's ours, that we get to raise this little girl. And I just, it's been great. So, I thought I might answer some questions that tend to come up quite a bit. Is the adoption finalized? No, it's not finalized. Talking with a lawyer though this week because there's court stuff that has to happen. It could be finalized by the end of the year. So that is crazy. It makes me cry. I don't know why. It's very overwhelming. We thought we'd be doing well to have it finalized by her first birthday. But to know it can be a couple months before then, maybe even before Christmas, is just... I don't know why it's so overwhelming and why it makes me cry. I think I'm still trying to figure out all those feelings behind that news. But it's good news, obviously. We're excited. What else? Will we be showing her face? No. Legally at the moment, until the adoption is finalized, we can't do that anyway. But once we are able to do it, we have decided not to do that. As my husband says, nobody needs to be able to Google her yet. So here's a couple of pictures with like her hands and her toes, and because she has all of them. And we're just doing this for her safety at the moment, and she's not able to consent to being on here. So maybe one day when she's older, if she wants to do like a book review or something, hubby and I will discuss it and we'll go from there. But you know, our job as parents is to protect our children, and this is one way that we can protect her. So no, unfortunately, but just take my word for it, she's stinking adorable. And Chaz, Danielle, Mom, like in the comments, just, she's adorable. She's so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna raise my chair up. Okay, back up. So another question that's asked a lot of us is, can she be taken? Can the birth family come back and say that they want to parent her? No, they cannot legally. The rights have been revoked, and so they can't come back and take her from us. Which leads into the next question of, do we have contact with the birth family? We do have contact with some birth family members. I'm not going to say who, and I'm not going to share their side of the story because it's not ours to share. If they give us permission or they want to come on here and share, then we'll, you know, cross that bridge when we come to it. But in the meantime, yes, we have some contact. We're working on building relationships with those people, and we want our daughter to know them. Also, we're not saying her name. I'm not going to say her name, just like you don't know my actual name. It's just another level of protection. I don't have a nickname for her yet. For some reason, like, the only nickname she has is Beautiful. And we're kind of afraid sometimes that she's actually going to think that's her name because she's called that so often by people. But we'll make come up with a nickname. If you have ideas for a name, but it's got to fit, so you've got to know. Anyway, yeah, so that's my news. That's why I've been gone for 5 months. Crazy. It's totally crazy. Especially because I thought I was going to be a boy mom, and I'm a girl mom, and so, like, it took some time for my head to kind of flip that I'm a girl mom and not a boy mom. So it's been a wild, crazy ride, but hubby and I are completely ecstatic. Both sets of our parents and our families are both sides of the family are so excited to have her in our lives. Matt's parents are grandparents again. His brother and sister are aunts and uncle. My parents are grandparents for the first time. My brother's an uncle. He goes by Funkle, the fun uncle. I'm trying to make myself laugh. Our family and our friends have just, it was so much fun to introduce her to them. It's mostly over phone calls, some in person. I enjoy going back and watching the videos of us telling them about her and their reactions, and some of them were just over the moon fantastic. So, yes, that's where I've been for 5 months. So, with that being said, what is my plan for the channel from here on out? I want to keep going. I know that for sure. I've been enjoying my time on here, getting to know more people, talking about books more. On my Discord, things were starting to pick up, and then I fell off the face of the earth, and so that's like come to a dead halt. I want to get back into it all. Here's my thing. I have a 7-month-old child, well, almost 7 months, and reading like a physical book is very difficult at this point. Audiobooks have become my new friend. Not that I didn't listen to them before, but I'm listening to books that I wanted to physically read, because if I wait to physically read them, it will take forever at this point. I just don't have the time to sit down and read a book like I had before, and I miss physical reading so much. I still do it, but not to the extent that I was doing it before, and I really truly miss my physical books. So I'm doing audiobooks, and I don't feel like I pay as much attention at times. I do pay attention, but I feel like I can miss some details at times. with an audiobook. But that's the way it's got to be for right now. If I want to ingest some books, I'm just having to do it as audiobooks. So, channel wise, I still want to put out videos. I can't say that it's going to be every week though, because it's taken me like 3 weeks just to get this video done. And so my plan is I would like to get out at least 2 videos a month. One maybe like what I've read this month, what I plan to read, and another one like book hauls or tags or book reviews or whatnot. And hopefully as she gets a little older and a little bit more independent and we kind of get into groove. I mean, you know, with the baby, they're changing all the time. So once you get a groove, they change the groove. And I'm going to pop up again. Give me a second. Okay. So, just trying to keep a little human alive and just keep a house somewhat clean and everything is a lot. So reading and doing these videos kind of, like I said, are not on the back burner. They're kind of, for me, I want them more on the middle burner, but they're kind of on the back burner in reality. I plan on hopefully this week doing like what I've read video. I've read quite a bit. I'm almost at my goal of 60 books for the year, and the only reason is audiobooks. If it wasn't for audiobooks, I would hardly have anything read for this year. So thank God for audiobooks there. But I want to kind of give an update on what I've read. There are several different books that I would like to maybe do like Chaz does, is do a book blast of like 5, 6, whatever books, and just give a brief synopsis and what I thought of each one. There are some that I want to do a more fuller book review or discussion about. And I've hauled some books, like over there, some, not those, but those are some books, and I have some sitting here, and I have some behind me on a lower shelf. Some I got for free, some of them I got at our local book, like library bookstore, and another one I got at like a half price store or whatever. So, and some of them I'm super excited about. Some of them, if you remember, have to do with that secret thing that I want to do that I haven't been able to announce because I'm not 100 subscribers. I'm 40 away at this point. So I really need to get my act together when it comes to BookTube, because once I hit those 100 subscribers and I announce what the thing is, I really want that to take off. And some of the books that I bought have to do with that secret project, and I'm so excited for it. I want to read these books now, and I'm not. So self-control, people. Plus 7-month-old baby. So I do plan on trying to do at least 2 videos a month, one with what I've read and what I'm planning on reading. That may not happen every month. I may end up doing like once a quarter, just depending on how much reading I actually do. So I don't have a set schedule for these videos. I don't have a set plan for these videos, just because I'm going to have to work with my husband on creating time to do these videos, and then it's going to take me time to edit them and everything else. So like I said, goal is 2 a month, but be kind, be patient with me if that doesn't always happen. I would like to get it back up to at least once a week, like I was initially doing. But that's going to take some time, I think, just trying to figure out time and everything to do it. But I've been tagged in a couple videos. There's some I've seen that I want to do, so that's definitely something quick and easy I can be popping up here. I think that's it. I wish I was able to give a more concrete plan for the channel. I just don't have it. If I knew exactly the time I would have to do it, then I could maybe give it. But so in the meantime, I just appreciate you for showing up, for continuing to support this channel as little as it is, and I am looking forward to discussing more books. I'm excited to do some book tabs and I'm excited to do more book tags and just kind of get more feedback. I'm excited to work on getting back into Discord more and discussing that. And there's so much I want to say, and this video is already like 20 minutes long, and it's insane. I know I'm gonna edit, but still. Discord, we were doing the Agatha Christie thing, and that fell off the bandwagon, and I just finished reading And Then There Were None with Chaz, and that would have been a great book to have a discussion on the Discord, so I think I may still do that, to have discussions on it. Chaz and I are going to be doing a live in a couple weekends, I believe, to discuss the Tommy Tuppence series, which was by Agatha Christie. And then I believe in October we are going to do a live to discuss And Then There Were None. So I'm going to do a separate video about that on here to discuss the whole Agatha Christie thing, because we are going to be talking this next week about our plans for Christie reads in the next year. So that's definitely something that I can have solid for this channel. But let Chaz and I talk, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I wasn't planning on taking a 5-month hiatus, but I did, and it was for the best reason possible. And I'm excited to be slowly getting my foot back into BookTube, and I'm excited to be discussing more books. As you can see, I've added a few more up here. And some of them that aren't in view are kids' books. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy. So things are good. So thank you for continuing to support this channel. I appreciate it so much. For those who have stuck around, even though there hasn't been anything for 5 months, I appreciate it. If you are happy and excited about this whole little baby girl thing, then give it a thumbs up. This is like the best news. I'm so excited to be doing this video. Let me try this one more time. So in the meantime, go read a great book, and I will see you soon, and have a wonderful day.